Hi. Hello and welcome to the library. If it works, I don't know. I think I forgot to change like the audio settings for myself. So let me just do that. Okay, it might be good enough. Hi, hello, and welcome to the library. I hope that you are doing very, very good today. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Sigrid. You can see a very interesting article that I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about like a few things before we start. We start doing things. You can hear me very good. It be working perfect. I don't know if you have seen the news concerning like NVIDIA and their new DLSS 5 technology, because it has been certainly like something this past few days. So if you haven't seen, let me I mean, we can probably just go on Bluesky, to be fair. Well, everything is a meme, right? So I won't even like find the original thingy, I think. Oh my, how is she subscribing again? She's subscribing every stream. Thank you, Sigrid, for the 12 years. She's really crazy. Thank you very much. I'm dying here. 1 whole millennia. This is crazy work. Thank you very much. Yeah, so if you haven't seen, I mean, there's also, I kind of want to show the thing with Resident Evil, because I think it's like even more insane. Well, we'll use that official thingy, right? Okay, the site is breaking. It is what it is. So yeah, if you haven't seen, NVIDIA has been teasing through the Digital Foundry their new technology that is supposedly, you know, making games look better through lighting. I'm dying, sorry. Through lighting, and we had like a showcase on different games, and you can see like on the left a screenshot from Resident Evil Requiem. So the latest Resident Evil has been released like a week or whatever, a week ago. And you can see without the DLSS 5 technology on the left, and on the right, this is when you add the DLSS thingy. Look at this. They assure you it is not modifying the skeleton and the geometry of the model. Trust them. So, of course, the entirety of like internet was dunking on NVIDIA for, you know, slapping their AI technology on top of like ray tracing and whatever you have like in their DLSS thingy. Because look at this. Look at this. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? At what moment do you trust them with this idea of like, no, we are really not modifying like anything in the base game? It's just like a coat of paint on top, just like lighting. If you want to see more screenshots, you can like check for them. I think this article was very interesting, written by Autumn Wright. What is DLSS an abbreviation for? You know what? I don't even know. Okay, deep learning super sampling. So I guess this is like kind of like a generative thingy, right? That fills basically the gaps in the image that like you see on your screen. And I guess that like it is AI powered. Obviously, this is deep learning. The question is like, to what extent, do they do modifications? Is it just like a code of like, mid-journey AI generation? It seems so, like from like what we see. I think this is like absolutely diabolical, but it is what it is. And so this article, we won't read like everything, but yeah, a lot of people were like, abhorrent, gross, blown out, too bright, yassified, slop, and so on. So an AI beautify filter, exactly. So what I found very interesting in here, so this is like a criticism of Digital Foundry. And it's not the first time that Digital Foundry, are completely apolitical, quote unquote. So, we know that what it means. And the interesting part, I think, was here, and it has been also talked by a lot of people, I think, in the last few days. This idea that, where is it? Oh, yeah, here. It should also start with articulating, with articulating what we all see, the misogyny built into this technology that reshapes women to look more fuckable to the worst men on the internet. And I think this is a very interesting point that is kind of like obvious when you think about it. But every time you have like those dramas and stuff about women representation in games, and often gamers being like, oh, this is not sexy enough, this is not, it doesn't look good enough. I think it's very important to understand that they're not in love with the humanness. What makes human forms, bodies, beauty so unique. There's this homogenization of beauty that looks inhuman. It looks juvenile, of course. There's like a sense of making characters look young, which is not new, like in the history of beauty standards. But here it's also making them look inhuman. And you have like this trend of those people that are in love with an abstraction, that are in love with this idea of being completely alone, disconnected from the real world around us, because for them, this real world where, you have like real men and women and real people that also like calling you out for your shit, it's a little bit too much for them. And I think like a good other example of that was the penguin meme that like we had a few weeks ago. I don't know if you have seen that, but it's this thing where like you have one lonely penguin that is like leaving the group and kind of like venturing out somewhere, and it has become like such a a rally, a picture that serves to rally men, far right people on the internet. And I think it's a very interesting thing because this penguin will die, right? This penguin will literally die. You need to stay with a group. You need, other people to help you and to keep you warm and to be able to fish with them and stuff. This penguin will die. And I think it's very interesting that it has become such a flag for the far right and for fascism in general, because you have this idea, I believe, of a sort of burning out, everything around you, but at least you went your own way. You went out your own way. It doesn't matter if you die, as long as you die in a fire that everybody will see. And there's this sense of glory through isolation, for not being part of the greater humanity. And I find the same thing in this thing. It's it's inhuman. Nobody looks like this. But for a certain class of gamers, the appeal is that it doesn't look like reality, right? I don't even want to talk about the fact that it lessens completely the art direction of the game, and that you're superseding as Nvidia as a company thinks that they're better than art directors and developers of those studios. This is a completely other problem that is as insane as the previous one. But yeah, for me, this is really this idea of using a technology that is so isolating, right? I think we also saw people talking to their AI chatbots and stuff, and there's this moment where you actually lose touch with the world around you. And I think it's dangerous in general for an entire generation of people that feel it's an easy expedient to use instead of talking to other people. But at the highest level of the elite spheres, it says a lot about the type of closed bubble that those people are in. Because you had an interview again with Huang, the CEO of Nvidia, saying that no, don't worry, it's AI generation, but artists have full control over it. And it's well, you are really in your own little world and you don't understand the people around you. Again, one of the funniest thing is that people call that AI slop, and I think it's really the best thing to do nowadays. It's just to mock that and to say that it's pathetic. If you use that, it's pathetic. I'm sorry. Okay, very interesting. So developers could find themselves in a situation where you either design for the DLSS 5 to make the graphics as seamless as possible, or continue as usual and maybe have the DLSS 5 change the appearance of graphics so much that maybe it becomes incongruent to the overarching themes per chance. Exactly. It's this idea of oh yeah, it's optional, right? But at some point it doesn't become optional. Well, it doesn't stay optional, because you always run the risk of people using DLSS on top of your game anyway. And yeah, so you're kind of forced to use their AI slop generative thingy, whatever, and it's completely cooked. So that's basically my take on the topic. We are talking about AI every day. I think the stance is pretty clear. I think it's also such a testament that Digital Foundry is just, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about the greater industry in general in gaming. And I find that very, very sad in general. But that's it for this. I wanted to take a look at this also. The Switch 2 update is adding a boost mode, a handheld boost mode to the Switch 1 game. So basically you can play on your Switch 2 Switch 1 games as if it was on TV mode, which is like a good thing in general. What was interesting is that they did not announce that like in a post or whatever in social media. That was literally buried in the patch notes of their newest like update, and they just never talked about it, which is very funny because it's generally a very good update. But it's very Nintendo-esque of not communicating on that. For fear, I believe that like the normal gamers, like the biggest group of like players, the average player will not understand all this like technical lingo, and Nintendo doesn't want to bore them with that, so they are burying like the detail in like patch notes, and you have to find it yourself. I find that like very interesting. Because the Switch 2 is doing better than I expected, both in terms of sales and in terms of performance in general with like the game lineup. It's still too expensive. You shouldn't like buy a Switch 2 right now, I think, unless like you really want one of the games that have already been released. But yeah, it is what it is. And I want to talk about this article also at some point, but let me answer to you. AI CEOs sure publicly make factual statements and don't pander to shareholders and the stock market. Yeah, don't worry about it. I think it's like very interesting how like it's a self fueling circle, right? This idea of the reaction of the general public doesn't really care as long as you can still convince like shareholders to keep investing in those things. Oh my god, a hydration check from Cinder Hanami of all people. Hi, hello. I hope that you're doing great. And thank you for the hydration check. So the AI bubble will crash at some point, but it's difficult to know when exactly it will explode. I hope next year, but they are like putting so much money like to keep it afloat that it's a little bit cooked. You are finally managing to get here properly. Hi. How are you doing? I hope that you are doing very well. Pretty colors also for the name that we don't see often on the stream. But yeah, that's the on the topic of AI, and I just want to kind of like read quickly this article here. You're doing all right. It's nice to see you. It's very nice to see you. I know we said like we needed to hang out. I've been like so busy and also like a bit cooked mentally wise. I mean, mental health speaking, but I really want like us to hang out like again. The Sigrid on my stream. Don't worry about it. In the same boat with that too. Yeah. I'll send you a message just after my stream so we can like at least chat a bit or schedule something to have a call or whatever. So this is an article that has been released like a week ago, I think. Yeah. And that is that comes from like an analysis of like different cities around the world, and basically the change of the air condition, the air quality in cities around the world. And what you can see here is that like several cities have made like remarkable reductions in air pollution by slashing levels of pollution by more than 20%. What is interesting in here, you can take a look at this, is that a lot of those cities are in Europe or like, let's say, Western or Central West Europe and China. That is like doing half of like the podium for like the cities that have been slashed by pollutants by more than 20%. Exactly, more bikes. We'll talk about that like just in just a moment. And first of all, I think what is very, very interesting is that like those changes, as you say, with bikes are done through structural changes. You need, that's what they're saying here, right? You need to like change the way you are inhabiting your city, the way you are moving in the city, to make things more livable for everybody here. We talked about like walkable cities and walkable district last stream, if my memory is not cooked. But what is very interesting in here is that like it shows that there are actionable elements that cities can do in terms of like urban planning, and that have like very concrete result. It's very easy, I think, when we talk about like environment, about climate change, to fall into some kind of like doomerism, right? You think that like it's too late, temperatures are rising and there's like nothing to do. But in fact, and I think like the COVID pandemic and the lockdown have shown that, is that when humans are not like actively, damaging the environment, nature is healing pretty fast, right? I think we have all seen like pictures either in our cities or in the news of how like rivers became extremely clean very fast when human activity was receding for like a few months. I remember seeing like pictures of like, let me see if we can like find that again. I think this is this particular article, right? So Venice was well hit by lockdown, right? And the canals were actually like completely, oh, it's breaking my screen. What is going on? Don't worry about it. I'm a professional. I know how to stream, surely. And those like canals were actually like healing from the lack of human activity. And I think it's kind of like the lesson in here is that we can actually act on things, and nature is really good at regulating itself naturally. And it's kind of like a good way to remind ourselves that like we can still change things. Like if we can keep temperature rising to like only 0.5 degree by like, I don't know, let's say 2100, we can still live like a really relatively comfortable life with also modern luxuries. It's just that like we actually need to put like money in this, and maybe like the 0.001% of people will not make profit from like those structural changes. But it is like a reachable objective, a reachable like state of the world that we can work towards. And yeah, just that things are not as hopeless as they seem. I think it's the same thing like with political, you know, we talked about that last time as well. It's the same thing with like political action and stuff. It feels like things are so doomed every time you hear the news. Like for 2026, there had been so many things happening, and we kind of like get like almost bored of that, right? You have like 2 different wars. You have crazy news every week, and you kind of like get this sense of tiredness from it. But in fact, things are not over, right? Like there are good things also happening every day at local levels, and those like small victories are what will make us win on the long term, is what I mean. And so here, if we take a look at the article like proper, they're talking about like bikes, of course, electric cars. I mean, there are like issues with electric cars in general, but obviously it's like a good, first step towards like energetical transition. My English is very bad today, so please forgive me. And you can see also that there were like just a big reduction in like pollutants and, as they say, fine particulate pollution through like wide action and just like reducing level of industrial emissions. Because we know that China is also undergoing like a very big energetical transition right now. You have seen, I think we have talked about them a little bit, or maybe not. Maybe we have talked about like solar panels in China. I'm not completely sure. Like this is the New York Times, so probably I won't be able to read the article. But yeah, you have like solar panels that are being like built in immense farms, and it's changing the region in a very like good way, to be fair, because it creates like a lot of like shading as well. It's reflecting or at least like absorbing the sunlight, so it doesn't hit the ground, right? And because of that, the average temperature of this plateau is actually dropping a little bit. And we have seen in this particular region that like vegetation was becoming greener than like it was a little bit before. And when you check the price of like solar panels, in fact, it's not that expensive. So there are very good like incentives in a very like comprehensive way to change things in a good way. And I think that like this transition to like renewable energy is completely possible. We just need like to advocate for the way we want to live in our cities, at a very local level, and just like taking a few steps in like the right direction. It's kind of like sending the first impulse that will then like snowball into like something wider and maybe at a regional level instead of just your city. And I talk about easy things like building like more parks, gardens, planting trees and stuff, because like shading, we know that like building trees is like one of the easiest thing you can do, and it will make like a lot for your city because the shading will effectively drop the temperature of the city in general, of living under the city, because again, sunlight is not hitting the ground. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Very good, like very interesting report of cities that were considered like very polluted cities, and people saying that like it's too late, there's nothing we can do to change that, because we have hit like such a point in city development that it's too hard to scale back, or it's too hard to transition to something else. But you have like those cities that are proving that no, in fact, we can change things. We just need like to push for very specific avenues of policies that are making like very good changes very easily. Again and again, I think for most part in the cities, it's about like reducing the use of fuel and yeah, just fuel cars, right? Be it by creating non-car zones or just by offering alternatives, be it like public transport, cycle lanes, and so on. Just do it. Exactly. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And hi, Rani. I hope that you're very good today. And also, I know that like yesterday was like the reset, the weekly reset for World of Warcraft, and that people are starting to lose their mind. in the new difficulty that was released. So a thought for our WoW gamer. It wasn't for EU. Too bad. Too bad. That's today for EU. Yeah, my friend was doing I don't know, 5 dungeons, I think, for keys or whatever. So it is what it is. Okay, that's basically all I had to say about this. So we can actually, I don't know, unless you want to talk about like something crazy, we can actually start. What the heck? It's not showing. Ah, okay. I'm a streamer. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Because people, not the keys, not the keys. I don't know. My friend was crazy. She was doing like keys. She was doing bells or whatever. That was crazy. That's a lot of doors to open with so many keys. But maybe all the keys open the same door, right? Okay, I can't remember what we were doing. No, I remember we were in Syria to investigate on whatever like secret location had been revealed in the meeting spot, like underground, where we use the tripod and the gem. Oh, by the way, I don't know why I want to talk about that like right now, but on Friday there will be like a stream that will be a kind of like yapping stream, but also because we'll try to read like an article for the next video essay. It's an article that I've read very quickly, I think a few years ago, and I kind of like want to go back to this article and work on it, and it will be like a good opportunity to yap about like many different things, so it is what it is. I hit level 90 and had to leave for London, so I'm behind in WoW. You went to London? Okay, we are not here to talk about private things, but like, have you seen the crew or not? Time to farm door bosses in Broken Sword. Are they allowed to say that? I think they should not be allowed to speak in this game, but it is what it is. Well, let's yap with people, right?
Hey there, young fella. Speaky you the English? Speaker you the Anglese? Parlez-vous anglais?
What is he yapping about?
See, and indeed we, and rather better than you by the sound of it. My name is Nijo. Welcome to my grand emporium of quality merchandise.
What is happening in here?
So, this is your stand?
Oh, yes, sir. Though stand does not begin to do it justice. The finest in this bustling metropolis.
This is a bustling metropolis?
Well, not per se, no.
Everything can be a metropolis, to the eye of the child.
How much are those books there on the shelf?
Have you any Syrian pounds?
I think I might have a couple of Irish pund.
Then they're too expensive for you, sir.
+2.
You speak very good English.
Thank you, sir. I learned from tapes that my uncle procured.
Oh, a language course.
No, sir. Jeeves and Wooster. Cassie, think noto.
Wasn't this like... I don't know what it makes me think about this, but isn't this like the way that like this the Chinese man that is like imitating Trump learned English? He was just like listening to Trump speaking in English, and that's how like he picked up a very like American accent and stuff. In-game sounds is a tad low. Let me okay, let me change that. What the heck? For some reason it's like... Okay, tell me if like it's still low.
Does the word Templar mean anything to you?
Templar. Ah, Templar. Templar! Why, yes, of course.
It does?
Yes. A splendid series of books by Mr. Leslie Chatteris, featuring the roguish Mr. Simon Templar.
Great. That's a real help, Nijo. Anything else?
The Saint television program featuring Mr. Roger Moore of the quizzical...
What is he yapping about?
And a stick man with a halo. Bing!
So all
must be
Templar
stoked.
means to you is Roger Moore.
I only watched it for the stick man with the halo. Bing! He was better animated.
He's farming them +2, so
So
true.
I'm correct in saying that the word Templar doesn't mean much to you.
Well, there was the Order of Knights who were wiped out in an
Oh,
Inquisition.
he's like lore
to the
dumping
West,
now.
I suppose.
That's them. What else do you know?
Just how much information do you think there is on a Trivial Pursuit card?
A what?
From the medieval edition. We had it on the stand a couple of years ago. Ask me what a
Would fit in this
computer
chat
is.
perfectly.
Go
So
on,
true,
I
so
know all
true.
this.
Never mind. Okay, forget about the Templars for a minute. What do you know about knights?
Like the Crusaders, they came to the East on an insane and pointless mission. They sacrificed
A metro and a
thousands
police.
of lives, including
I'll
their
take just the
own,
metro.
for insensate pride. How anyone can find them romantic confounds me.
Okay.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
Okay, just like the mixing is like crazy. Music is way too loud compared to the voices, I think. You can actually pet the cat, but the cat is not happy. There are too many people. I know about the Knights, the Shanghai Knights. What
Hello.
the heck?
I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, hi there, handsome. What can I do for you?
Hi, my name's George. I was just...
Well, it certainly is delightful to meet you, George.
I was...
My name's Mrs. Henderson, but you can call me Pearl, I'm sure.
Okay, Pearl. I was...
So nice to meet a friendly American face so far from home.
Pearl?
Yes, dear?
I was just wondering if you could help me.
Why, sure, precious.
Okay, but like, why does he keep getting into situationship with like older ladies?
Have you ever heard of a group of knights called the Templars?
Sounds familiar. I remember. Dwayne had a book. The Holy Something and the Holy Something Else, I can't quite recall. I read a little of it.
And?
Seemed like a lot of hooey to me.
The state of American education, by the way.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Pearl.
Me? Oh, a gentleman's interest is always so flattering. Well, my husband and I run a greetings card company in a cute little place called Akron in Ohio.
Akron? Cute? Little?
Long orange socks with sandals goes hard. So true. In the middle, like of Syria, also.
Is your husband around, Pearl?
Well, as a matter
Is
of
he
fact,
German?
Yes, he is. Sorry to disappoint you.
New summer outfit.
Have you talked to the boy on the bric-a-brac stand?
Oh, you've met him? His name's Nijo, you know. Oh, he's just so cute, I could die. I'd love to bundle him up and take him back to Ohio.
He might not thank you.
I'm looking for something ancient, you know. Something to impress the folks back home. The poor boy was trying to do his best, but we still haven't found anything.
And nobody knows what is happening in here.
Do you know anything about medieval weaving?
I do a little needlework, but...
Mario,
It's okay.
in my
It
game?
was a long shot. I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Let's be a stranger.
Hi, I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure, son. Always got time for a fellow American.
Why is like...
The name's Henderson. Dwayne Henderson.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Henderson.
Hell, boy, I'm not in the office. Call me Dwayne.
Oh, okay. Dwayne?
Dwayne?
My name's George Stobart.
Every piece of clothing is a different color of shade. We talked about that. This is sapology.
I saw a medieval picture of a woman. Royalty or nobility, something like that. She was looking in a mirror, but the reflection was of a man with 3 faces.
Is it a way to
What do you
start a
think of that?
conversation?
I think you should be in therapy.
You know what? +2.
Do you think bulls have any significance around here?
Weird question, George. Nope, I don't think they have.
When the group turns. I'm losing my mind.
Do you mind if I ask you an odd question?
Okay, but I might not answer it.
Do you know anything about the Templars?
The Knights Templar?
Yep.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Well, you knew they were an order of knights.
What I know and what I say are two different things, boy. I haven't lasted as long as I have in this business without knowing that.
In this business?
Sure. The greetings card business.
Oh, please.
Why is everybody quipping in here? I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil 9 again.
Does the image of a knight holding a crystal ball mean anything to you?
Hell no. What would a knight want with a hunk of glass?
I don't know. That's the prob.
What's wrong, boy?
It's not a crystal ball. It all came together in my head. What the conspirators had mentioned losing. The strange perspective of the manuscript. It's a lens.
It's a lens!
Have you talked to Nijo?
Nijo? He's the youngster on that junk stand, right? Yeah, we've met him.
Just use words in a recreational way.
Four
Elico.
languages, and he's
So
never had a
true.
man's formal education. He should go far. Kept trying to peddle garbage on us, though.
You're not gonna find much worthwhile around here.
I know that, and you know that. But try telling Pearl. She reckons there's antiquities in them door stands.
That's crazy.
You're a long way from home, Dwayne.
Could say the same about you, George.
Me? Well, I'm just sightseeing, that's all.
Without a camera, kinda lags to come all this way and not take pictures. Mind if I take a picture of you, George?
What? Why? Ow! You could have warned me.
You don't mind, do you, George? The folks back home will be real interested.
Yeah, you are probably not a good person, I think.
What exactly do you do, Dwayne?
Didn't I say? Oh, I run a greeting card company. Yep, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland? Pearl said you're in Akron.
What was that?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
Yeah,
Where is your wife, Dwayne?
Pearl? Oh, she's around, looking for bargains.
How long have you been married, Dwayne?
Hell, must be 30 years now.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I'll
not-
see you around, Dwayne.
not suspicious at all. Count on it. Is he like suspicious or not? No, he's just talking about the lens. Okay. Another merchant.
Hi, what's your name, sir?
Hello, you buy kebab. Most good.
Why does he have like a... You know what? I don't want to ask.
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Most good.
Who are you?
Muruba! Hello, sir!
Wait, it's the same thingy, right?
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Ah! Give to me! Give to me!
You're a engineer for raid sound and goes on safari poaching excursion. You're so true.
Many beneficent greetings, my most fortunate possible friend.
Huh? Do I know you, mister?
No, no. And again I say,
No.
But, my friend, do you not see our mutual good fortune in this meeting?
I'm afraid
How
I
frank do you
don't.
want me to be?
You are a traveler, yes?
Boy, you must be the world's greatest detective.
No. I am told that is Sherlock Holmes of the big forehead and slipper full of shag. I, as contrast, am world's greatest luxury taxi driver.
I can see where this is going.
I am Ulta.
Ulta.
Taxi driver and luxury guide per excellent. Yes.
This I had to hear.
Where does your heart desire to go?
Home.
Simply mention the name to your obedient servant and we shall fly there, swift as the eagle.
Swift
Oh.
as the eagle.
Well, I don't really want to leave Marib yet, but I'm sure that if I do, you'll be the first to know.
Is good.
Trust the
Know
red
where you
Martian
want
with
to
such a
go,
large
you come
unsold
to
stock.
Ultar.
Thanks. See you around, Ultar.
Be having a pleasant day, full of shining experiences and happiness, my friend.
People are so weird here.
Even if I'd wanted to spit, my mouth was too dry. Damn, the door's locked. I'm sorry? Did you say something?
He say you not to go in toilet. Read sign, matey.
Matey?
It lose something in translation.
Heck.
By staring hard at the notice and squinting, I discovered I couldn't understand a word of it.
Imagine. Only here, everywhere.
Hi. Nice club you've got here. I was wondering if you could help me. What? I mean, I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, but I don't understand.
No surprise there, alrighty. He say sorry, but he not speak English.
But he didn't say anything.
He not have tongue.
No tongue? What happened?
It was bet.
And he lost.
He won. You should see other chappie. Oh, yes.
What are they talking about?
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Oh my god.
This place is certainly hard to find.
Oh, yes, it is most exclusive. The membership can be no more than... Kind sir, what would you guess the population of the village to be?
Gee, I don't know, a couple of thousand?
Then I would estimate the membership to be no more than a couple of thousand.
The heck?
What do you make of that boy in the market, Nejo?
So you can spit in the
Nejo.
pot?
Ha! Ayub's boy is too big for sandals. I speak splendid English and he laugh. He say, Ultar, you big ox, you split infinitive. I say, I split your head if you stay still long enough.
You will be driven soon.
Pretty funny, yes?
Hilarious. You should be on cable.
Heck.
What do you know about the kebab seller?
A most miserable man. Ultar say, cheer up, matey mate, it might never happen. And he say, shut up, Ultar.
Fancy that.
Not at all. Arto has face like
Arto?
the drizzle that falls on the midweek afternoon, whatever that is.
Whatever that
Have you
is.
met the American couple?
Have Ultar met them? Have Ultar met them? Yes, Ultar have met them.
And?
They most ungenerous. Ultar offer to show them wonders of countryside. They say, is there anything ancient? Ultar say, yes, of course.
Twitch.tv/Ultar.
They say, no,
I want to
anything
collab with
ancient made by
Ultar.
men. And Ultar say, have you seen Taxi? Fan belt older than Ozymandias.
He has some insane quip
But they
though.
gone.
They gone.
Could you tell me what that sign means?
It's a door stay shut until brush come back. Signed, the management.
Oh, well, what does that mean?
Manager buy lovely new toilet brush, leaves it by wash basin for 10 minutes. Come back, it been stolen. Not even out of wrapper. He damn cross. Lock up toilet and say, nobody use fine pristine toilet until brush given back. We
The
say,
fire.
what we do till then, eh? He say, cross legs and use superior willpower.
And that's what you've been doing?
No, Ultar use bucket.
Why is my chat so Arabic coded today?
Do you know anything about the Templars?
Of course.
Yes? What can you tell me?
Great she-bop band of the 60s.
No, that's not really...
Who put the bop in the bop, 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 bop?
Yeah, eternal questions. Have you seen this man before?
Oh, most certainly.
Oh.
Was here only yesterday.
Here? Yesterday? My God, he's close.
My god.
Yes, he was asking lot of questions, just like you.
What did he ask about?
He asked about American called Stoby.
Stobart?
Yes, Stobart. You know him?
The killer knew my name. What else did he ask about?
He asked about German man called Klobner.
I tried to remember the name of the man the conspiracy had lost in Syria. Was his name Klausner?
Sure, that is what Ultar said. Klausner. I told this man in the picture, Klausner wanted to go up to Bull's Head.
Hold
Bull's
on.
head.
He wanted to go where?
Bull's Head. Big hill, 10 mile out of town. Maybe 60.
When was that?
Maybe 60?
Maybe a week ago.
What can you tell me about this Bull's Head Hill?
It's most magnificent. Lovely views. Worth visiting. Yes, by indeedity.
How do I get there? No,
IBB?
let me guess.
You need fine luxury guide to take you there in air-conditioned taxi.
Woe is me. Where can I find such a guide?
And Ultar is most luxurious guide for most literally some way, in any direction.
Gee willikers, lucky old me.
Are you desirous of my pleasant and luxuriant service?
Not now, but later.
No, I think I'll be hanging around the village for a while yet.
As you desire, oh mister. Rest assured, however, that Ultar is ready to transport you to Bull's Head as quick as a lickety-split. Yes.
Yes, inshallah.
See you around, Ultar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
We want to go to the toilet for some reason, but we need to find like a brush, I guess. Do we have like a brush in the... What is he doing?
In the still air, the smell hung around like bad smells do.
Is he using like a toilet brush for...
Suddenly, I realized the horrific truth. The guy was basting the kebabs with a toilet brush. I'd value your opinion on this, sir.
Nah, you buy kebab. None?
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Most good.
At least... At least what? The confidence of Ulta's memory of foreign language names. Hey, you just need to trust yourself, right? I think this is the point with like foreign languages. Just send it. It doesn't matter if you're wrong, as long as you sound confident, it's good enough. We know the brush was stolen with a wrapper on, so while the image is quite disgusting still, the harm is not that bad. True, 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 true.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
Who's the guy selling the kebabs?
Oh, that's Arto. A miserable,
Miserable
blighted
black
treasure,
dog.
sir.
He doesn't seem very happy.
He never is. Day in, day out, a face like a wet Wednesday. Whatever one of those is.
Does he speak any English?
Not cogently, no.
Cogently.
Look, this is going to sound a bit strange, but I need Arto's brush.
What? The brush he bastes the kebabs with?
Yes.
Let me find some dirty postcards for you instead.
Nijo, this is serious. Arto stole that brush he's using from a friend, and I want to get it back.
Perhaps I could help you, old chap. Maybe?
Maybe, perhaps.
Maybe what? Perhaps what?
I do not wish to seem mercenary, sir, but I am a merchant, and...
I do not wish to seem mercenary. I will steal
Merchant?
that.
This isn't Sears and Roebuck here.
Well, if you're going to be disagreeable...
No, you're right. What would you like?
What have you got?
Oh, you want something? I got... I don't know.
This plaster was very useful in Ireland.
Really? Your fund of travelers' tales never ceases to enthrall me.
What can I do with a blood pressure gauge?
Don't tempt me to tell you, sir.
What do you think of this, eh?
Oh, sir, what a splendid plaything. One day, when I am rich, I am going to build a world-renowned collection of brightly colored balls.
Are you serious?
In deadly earnest, people will come from far and wide to see my
Yes?
collection. The Rockefellers and the Gettys can keep their hordes of so-called fine art. But answer me this. What good is a Picasso, I ask you, if you cannot bounce it off a wall?
You may have a point.
Sir, for such a marvelous
What is
thing,
this puzzle?
I'll gladly help you.
I thought merchants were supposed to be wily and never reveal what they really want.
Bah! I say to mercantile greed, I have the soul of the aesthete, and I desire that red
Still.
bouncy thing beyond reason. Do you understand?
Not really. If I give you the...
I've already
A
told you.
throb crush.
I'll help you if you give me the ball. What's it to be?
Yeah, take the
All
ball.
right, here you go.
Thank you, sir. People say bad things about Americans, but you're okay in my book.
What people? What bad things?
Never mind that.
Oh, but
now.
you know, I think like
Remember the
especially right now,
brush?
it's pretty
Right,
easy
yes,
to
the
imagine
brush.
why.
All you have to do with Arto is be polite. It lightens his day, makes it all worthwhile for him again.
How can I be polite to the guy when I can't speak a word of Syrian?
Arabic.
That's what I meant.
Simply memorize this phrase. Il ach il kalb.
Il akal kalb.
Close enough. Now, go over to
Look at the
Arto
shouting.
and deliver those honeyed words
Yes, so sorry.
even unto his delicate ear. He won't be able to
You
do
have a
enough
deal. You have a
for
deal,
you.
Rennie.
Really?
Really?
What do you know about that couple?
Oh, they're American.
Is that all?
The chap's a little odd. As for the lady, it's a funny thing. But I get the impression she's a lot cleverer than she's letting on.
Many such cases.
I met an interesting guy earlier, a cab driver.
Ah, that would have to be Utar, a barbaric sort of chap.
Oh, he's not that bad.
You know how he speaks in pidgin English? That's how he speaks in Arabic too.
Cat.
That's not a very friendly cat you got there, Nijo.
No, sir. It is a very unfriendly cat.
Why do you keep it?
Oh, it's not mine. It just
Ah,
rests where it pleases.
It's not Nanui.
And today,
Cleverest lady from Cleveland, Ohio.
People would say, it is a cat that walks by itself,
Fiercely independent.
and it smells.
Okay, well, let's
So
see.
long, Nijo.
Toodle peep, sir.
Toodle peep. I do not wish to appear mercenary, but you are suspicious.
Hello again, sir.
Hello. Kebab? Yes?
Il akul kalb?
Filthy. Bad, bad. I'll kill you.
Whoa, calm down. I just... Feet, do your thing.
With a knife! Oh, I guess like... Okay, so he stole the brush while he was away, right? We speak Syrian. Why listen to my lovely floral-smelling garden brushes? Don't worry about him. And what do you mean Syrian?
What the heck did you tell me to tell him?
Patience, sir.
Patience? Patience? I've been chased by a homicidal kebab seller, and you expect me to be
It just
patient?
happens.
But consider, sir, while you were running from the irate Arto,
Irate?
irate Arto wasn't using the brush.
Hold on. Are you telling me that I've been used as a diversionary tactic?
Your brush, sir.
Yay, my
Can't
kebab
believe you
flavored
put me on that
toilet
kebab
brush.
seller's death list for a toilet brush.
The ends justify the means, sir.
Yeah, but I noticed it wasn't your butt that was on the line, though.
They also serve who only stand and wait, sir.
Oh, spare me.
I mean, everybody is farming +2s in this town. What is happening?
So long, Nijo.
Toodle peep, sir.
They're quite tasty. Interesting. You seem to snack on a lot of things, right, Ellie? Good sir, I have a toilet brush.
There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth conversation when I couldn't speak Arabic And he couldn't speak. Period.
No tongueless.
Here's your brush, sir. It wasn't easy getting it back.
And the +2 farm. She's not here. She's not here.
The manager took the brush from me,
Lilac in
gave me the
English.
toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off. What was all that about?
Manager, he say, bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning in detergent before go around my, you bend.
He said all that?
Body language account for much, you know? Oh, yes, indeedy.
Yes, indeed. Lilac. What's the song with lilac? I can't remember. Ah,
Oops.
well,
I hadn't drunk anything since the morning, and I didn't need to use it.
this feels a bit more involved, like puzzle-wise. Why does he have like the face of like the, you know, Giga Chad? That's crazy. Do I have something I can use in here? Shrug. Oh, we are just stealing the towel. Well. IU Lilac is a good K-pop tune. You know what, like, I'm not exactly in my K-pop era right now. For some reason, I've kind of like fallen out of K-pop. I do watch a lot of like Korean food content, but not much like, you know, beyond that. I'm not a Koreaboo, I'm sorry.
I hadn't come all this way to seek out curios.
He's playing with the...
As I didn't see the point of going all the way over there to get scratched, I stayed where I was.
What the heck? That was a long...
Hi,
to...
Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
So long, Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
This is some next level pixel hunting here. Or at least puzzle solving.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
Crazy ping-pong across. It's like the how is it called? Like trick shot simulator thingy?
May I have this statuette? It is broken after all.
Certainly. And when my father deals with that feline for breaking it, you can have a Davy Crockett hat as well.
That's crazy.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
Oh wait, because we want to go to the... Let me check something. We want to go to the Bull's Head Hill or whatever, right? So let me check something, because it seems a bit conspicuous that like we're doing all of that for no reason.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah.
Well, I still don't have any cash on me, American or otherwise.
Oh,
Okay.
unfortunate, most extreme. The delights of the Bull's Head Hill then must wait, I fear.
So we need money, right? So I guess the plan is that we are trying to sell something to like the old lady, right? Then we make money and we use the money to go to the place. Love a good siren.
See you around, Ultar.
Okay,
May good fortune follow you, mister.
so I guess what we are doing.
Maybe not.
Huh. Oh, because this.
Grease paint had worked magic. Now it looked like aged marble instead of cheap plaster.
This is crazy work. Why do we use like the towel for?
Maybe not.
I don't know. Can we sell this or not? Let me talk to the lady. I mean,
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George.
why hello?
Such a pleasure to see you again.
I have a statue to sell you.
What do you think of this fine piece of ancient statuary?
Oh, not that.
The
just
Tiger's
what
Guide,
I've been
so
looking
true.
for.
Would you like it?
Would I ever? I'm not carrying the money, though. If you go and find Dwayne, he'll pay you for it. If he gives you any trouble, just tell him that I want it.
What is that
I
kind
gotta
of
go.
like?
Been a pleasure,
Oops, sorry.
George.
That
Don't
kind
be a
of
stranger.
patriarchal distribution of like, tasks and stuff.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
T2. Ellie is trying to farm easy +2s here.
What do you think of this?
Good gravy. Looks old.
Yeah, I had to turn this town upside down.
Boy, your luck's better than ours. Looks Roman.
I wouldn't know.
What'll they say back home? How much do you want, George?
Oh, I couldn't. It's the find of a lifetime. I mean,
$50. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Here you go.
And here you go.
50
Thanks for
bucks
the
is
money, Dwayne.
crazy.
This'll come in real handy.
I ought to be thanking you for finding this Roman statuette.
Oh, he doesn't believe us. I mean, we literally like just, stole the statuette from Nijo, so...
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Count on it, George. Wait, weren't those like people from the meeting? I can't remember. It has been too long.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise.
Okay, so we just
About
go
Bull's
there.
Head Hill.
Are you desirous of seeing this most splendid place?
Well, maybe.
A terrific bargain. Only 50 of your Yankee bucks.
50, huh? Okay, it's a deal. Here's the
Convenient.
Ah, most splendid. As you say, the cash price moolah is correct. Mister,
heck?
we make with haste.
cash. Where exactly is your taxi? Because the only vehicle I can see around here is an aging army surplus truck.
Yes?
Ah. Okay, I'll
Okay.
be along in a minute.
Crazy animations.
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
Thank you for your consideration, Georgie. Is his husband still
Hello
here?
again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
That's your taxi?
Oh, yes, most assuredly. most entirely splendid taxi in all Marib.
It looks like an old army truck to me.
Bah! You Americans with your checkerboard caps and your Judd Hershes. You have lost sight of what a taxi should truly be.
About 4 tons by the look of it.
There, you have hit the nail.
He's not wrong though.
Okay already, let's go.
Regrettably not, most esteemed fair. There is a minor problem of a tiny nature. The fan belt has taken it upon itself to break.
So, what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I must wait for a ride to the garage
Oh, okay.
for a replacement.
So that's
How long is that
why.
gonna take?
1 day, maybe 6.
I can't wait that long. We gotta get moving.
But how, my friend?
I don't
Depends
think
how far it
it's-
is, right?
Is this any use to you?
My friend, the very thing, yes.
Are you really using like a towel roll to use it as
Paul
a...
took the towel from me, cut it in 2 lengthways, and gave me half back. With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stockings.
Now, if I knot the ends together, so... Serviceable.
serviceable.
Very serviceable indeed.
Good enough.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck, the coarse toweling did the job nicely.
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head? Yes.
Yes. Please. Wow, 3D in my game? I wonder who is watching us. Surely not the American couple, right? Good hiking. And also how much this thing can zoom. Oh. Okay. A branch. Just like this, in your...
I damaged that tree enough for one day.
Thank you for your conservationism.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Yes. And?
Maybe not. With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
What? Are you using that like to climb down?
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Sniping us with the bouncy ball is on my bingo card. Nijo, no! How long is your towel roll?
Well, that looked really safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
It's just a stick, by the way. What the heck? You could have like just descended by like using your 2 legs to make like, you know, whatever. So we cannot go back up, by the way.
I didn't like the idea of putting my
Oh,
hand
don't
in
worry
there.
about it.
But hey,
We are
what the
not in
heck?
Silent Hill.
I was only risking mutilation. No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there.
There was something.
A metal ring,
A ring?
as wide as my hand.
Can you really call it a ring then? I mean, it is, right? On a pure topological sense.
I took a firm hold of the ring. I tried not to think of death traps, and pulled.
Oh, so okay. It's a ring connected to
Whoa
a chain,
there.
right? Okay. Oh!
Around the corner, I found the corpse. Oh my god.
We found the key for this door.
Large as life and twice as
Have
big.
you done your
I'd hardly
keys for
had
the
time to
week?
accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again.
Damn.
Oh man, no!
Oh man!
The door had slammed
Imagine
shut,
being
thumping.
trapped in a
I
cave.
had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
Well. Oh, you are really dead.
Whatever had been in the bottle had been drunk. Klausner must have died of thirst and dehydration. Bullwhips might be handy for exploring ancient ruins, but they're no use when you're trapped in a cave. Klausner clearly fancied himself as a latter-day Indiana Jones.
A bit too much, in my opinion, you know what?
I've done more fun things in my life than searching a corpse, but as my life expectancy wasn't great, I figured I should try every new challenge that came my way. I cautiously flicked open the jacket.
You need to be realistic at some point, eh?
Hey, what's this?
It's just a little
I
bit
found
sleepy.
some kind of lens. A very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens
Rest
the
and he
whole
will be back.
time, not a
Just
crystal
rest
ball.
a little bit. How long do you think he's dead, like, to be in this state, though? Like, genuinely, to die of dehydration, how long is it? Like, 3-4 days in here? He's not decomposing, right? Which is, like, a bit surprising.
I searched the corpse. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around better equipped.
No. Well, you know, there's no connection here anyway, so... He's 6 keys this week. Crazy work.
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
In the west sits Ora Mundi?
In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay.
Ora Mundi? Eh? Wait, am I crazy? Ora? Wait, in Ora. In Ora. Wait, because it can be ablative, right? Ora? Oh, shore coast. At the shore of the world, right? In the west, like the site is located in the shore of the world. The UK really left its mark when they were in Syria. Hey, don't worry about that. Okay.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it. I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it. A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces. It was a strange image, but
a powerful one.
Redolent with antiquity and ancient
Redolent.
mysteries.
Oh.
The mouth's opening. It must be Ultar. My God. If he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar! Don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are! You!
Oh.
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Well.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you.
Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
So he was
Why
the
did I
one
make
following
myself
us?
an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here.
Even in here.
Unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
That's a crazy voice, though. Surely you're very trustworthy.
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
We could tell that like he's inside. And maybe he will check, I don't know.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about? Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
We shouldn't tell the truth here. This guy is destined to be a villain in the Speed Racer universe in Rome. So true.
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
We could, I don't know if we say yes, like, if we say the truth, if we talk about like the mural.
Well, there was something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin. Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart? What did it say?
In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the
Oh,
heck
it
is that
sits to the
about?
west, yeah.
It
Cita
tells me where
est
the
like
sword to perform it lies. Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you have just...
My Latin is a
here
little
to
bit
be
rusty.
A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate
Ah,
your
ora mundi, yeah, the edge of the
There
world.
is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Like a dog. You would choose to be a dog? What the heck?
Hey, look now. Don't kill me. I've got money. Maybe we can cut a deal.
You disappoint me.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
I should like to shake your hand.
Okay, so that's when you're cooked, right? Why wouldn't you take the gun? Are you crazy? Why are you jumping? This is an impossible jump. You would be dead.
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What is
What about the
happening?
lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, George.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did
That's
just fine on
crazy.
your own.
Anyway, hi Pico, I hope that you're doing very well after this very weird scene. So after Struck Seed is made of forgetful brick. This is insane.
Just how long have you known Labano?
Andre? We met at college. He helped me out when I was a fresher. Showed me around, that sort of thing.
You never told me that before. I thought he was just a working acquaintance.
So he is. I rarely see him these days.
I mean,
You know, he hasn't changed much. A little lesser at the front,
you know, in
perhaps.
France,
I'd forgotten how much fun he could be.
I'd better get back to the quest.
okay, I know there's also Spain that we can do. That was a crazy scene, but like, okay, everything we did in Syria was a little bit like, I don't know, antagonismal in a way. We are so inclusive here and choose dog. If you want to be a dog, you can be a dog. It's alright. Whoa! It looks good. Oh my god. Okay, let's talk to let's talk to the man first.
Hi, is this the Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the
Oh no, he
owner
looks
was gonna
like
be
Zemmour.
trouble. My name's George Stobart.
One
I
of
was
our
wondering whether
The house is not
one of
open to the
our
public.
far
This is the
right
Vasconcelos
politicians in
house.
here.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Ah, the Countess.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
Maybe she has.
Yeah, that's it. The Countess has won the lottery, and I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. I mean, no, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud, why'd you lead me on then?
To amuse myself. To make you look a fool. To make you go
The
away.
eyebrows always spells trouble. That's crazy. You're so true.
What do you know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
God, everybody's
The guy
creeping.
was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
But why?
I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
Adios, senor. I guess this is the same trick of like unplugging the hose, right?
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Oh, okay. So that's why we use here. Don't worry about it. Okay, this is a pretty nice puzzle, I think.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Don't worry about it. Doo-doo-doom. Hi, Romans. Hello, how are you doing today? Well, maybe we cannot go there.
Hey, you. I know you are there, American.
American.
All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
Oh, okay, we baited him. I see, I see. Well, let's go upstairs then. Did you visit Syria already? Yeah, we just did Syria.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well.
Very
It's
well.
your business, Senor Stobart.
Totally the same voice as Ulta. You're so true.
There's
It
been a
is.
series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here?
She has seen
There's
things,
nothing
yeah.
for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights
Knights
Templar.
Templar
Or the
are
Dust.
dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
Okay. Kind of boring they took out this portrait in the reforged version. So I know that like they did like the remaster, right? Remake. Remaster, let's call that a remaster. But I've not like seen much about it. I've seen that like animations were smoothed out like a lot. And you had also like modern resolution, like 16 by 9. But I've not, yeah, I don't know much about like what people are thinking about the reforged version. I played this game when I was young, so I don't remember much about it, to be fair. I think like most of my memories was the early game. So kind of like here we are rediscovering the game to some extent. And I remember I played it on the original version and not the director's cut with all the Nico scene and stuff. So it's pretty fun. Syria was something. We're going to have to play her round of chess here completely. It's so conspicuous.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago, and as for the De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
Yeah, he's really
What
smart.
do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval.
What do you mean early
Let me
medieval?
think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
Ah, of
That
course.
chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete.
Not complete.
One
We
of the
cannot play
pieces is a modern
chess.
replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Why?
Thanks.
This man doesn't know how to
Close
play
up,
chess.
The modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
My lady!
Never without my permission.
Oh. Then thank you.
Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
He will kill us, I think. That's a beautiful garden, though.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor.
Overlooking the sea as well?
This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A morsel.
It's so relatable to doing your chess day. What do you mean chess dailies? What do you mean chess dailies? Are you doing chess dailies?
Senor,
Yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing
I do not
to worry
trust
about. Aren't
you.
you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be
Hey, you know
dead.
what? +2. Like, he was cooking with this one. Okay.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
A classic Catholic moment.
The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble.
There are many chess dolls to do in dailies, and oh, you need to send me some links like on the Discord server and ping me, and we'll do like maybe at the end of the stream we'll do some chess dolls.
On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey, it's a checkerboard.
Bro is really like, we are talking about like chess and he's talking about like checkers.
Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern.
Okay.
A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling
was
like an
nothing to
idiot, I
snuff.
put it down again.
Well, let's talk to the lady then.
May I ask you something?
You may ask.
You may ask.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templars.
5 ancestors in the order. You must be very proud.
Not 5.
6.
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
It is a family matter. It
What is
can
going
have
on with,
no
like,
relevance.
her ancestor, her children?
Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk about it.
Not to talk about
Okay,
it.
well, I'll leave it for now. Is the Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing
Why
your
is he
ignorance,
saying that?
Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard. Oh, the pattern on the lectern, purely decorative, I'm sure.
I'm sure it's not a
There are pieces of
puzzle.
glass missing from it.
Oh, it has been like that since I was a girl.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart.
Senor Stobart.
You cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars. It's kind of suggestive, isn't it?
Isn't
I
it?
think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary.
Okay.
Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here? And in all of this time, we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
It is what it is. Huh?
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobart? This mystery...
She's back in her
good
chess
long
dailies.
run, but it ain't here and now.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hose down and listen! Go to the house and get my chess set. Yes, the old chess set.
Let her cook.
Now hurry! My, this is exciting,
It
is
is
it not?
rather
Don't get too
exciting.
This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy? You know, I think I am.
He really has like something with like old woman though.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything.
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars. Don Carlos had already left
People
their
don't
ranks to
SS
become a scholar.
and SS all
Is he
queen
the guy who
piece
went-
plus 2.
See, but he had reckoned without the local bishop. Their bishop envied us our land.
Imagine
and
like
determined
a
to use the papal edict
chess gacha game.
to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived. When Don Carlos returned, it was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children gone.
That's
They
terrible.
took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance. But witnesses had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged.
Who is
with
the
protecting
lost
them.
child? I
What
wonder.
happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen
It's again the penguin meme. Why is he looking around?
Ah, Lopez, you have the pieces.
See, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady,
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
I don't know about
very
that.
well, my lady.
I don't know about that.
My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
You know what, Lopez, you're based. I wouldn't trust like George as well. And thank you, we'll do that like a bit later.
Fits, Senor Stobart.
Ellie.
It fits.
Working
It fits.
quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
Okay. Click on any unplaced chess piece and it will turn to reveal a pattern on its base. Likewise, click on any hole in the board and it will show a pattern. Each chess piece must be dragged into the... If you try to put a piece on the wrong side of the hole... So this is not a chess puzzle, right? What the heck? Hey. What is this puzzle? Ah, and the controls are so weird. He's doing it, but it doesn't make sense. What are we doing here? What the heck? 5x5 single player opening, yes. This is, yeah, I love chess. Wow!
With the red pieces in place, the square bases fit onto the white pieces. I just had to figure out where to place them.
Eh? But I don't have any indication here? Wait, I need to do a checkmate, right? I guess. So if I want to checkmate you... I need to restrict this thing here. Wait, okay, so either we give the checkmate with like the bishop or the knight. For the bishop, this is the only thing here, but if we do that, I'm not sure I can restrict like this square here. Because if I do that, it's so annoying. I need to put you here, but then I cannot. Okay, so I need to give the check with like help with the knight, right? So I'm forking you here, and it cannot be taken by anything, right? So I restrict you by putting the bishop here, and I need to restrict like this square here, and so the king is here.
Bingo. I mean, checkmate.
Cinema.
Senor Stobart, look.
Ah, look!
What is that? It's not the Holy Grail, is it?
No, Senor Stobart. It is the communion chalice of the De Vasconcelos, missing for almost 700 years.
Well, not missing then. Wow!
Go on.
I cannot. I can hardly believe it is real.
Ah, go ahead. Live a little.
I live a little.
This is your moment of triumph, Senor Stobart.
Sure, I'm sure. The possibility of death traps only occurred to me a few days later.
What?
So the curse of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no, the Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice, but there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Well, you can
Absolute
forget
puzzle
about that
master.
now and get back to finding the Templar's secret.
I will continue with the chess
Actually,
later.
I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
You what?
I can explain everything.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
The Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestors too.
I mean,
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the Templars?
It's all part of the same thing. The chalice is important, I'm sure. The manuscript pointed us to the knight, and I have to find him.
What then?
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
when the knight and the chalice are reunited, maybe I will.
That's great. Okay, so where do we
Better
go?
get back to the quest.
I mean, we need to find like so that lead from Ireland and explore Montfaucon further. Ah, yes. You again? Oh, I guess we want to go to the church, right? Inside the church.
Oui,
Oui.
I have returned.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No, I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
You've got me convinced.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Bang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sieur Jacques.
Who?
Sieur Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sieur Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
What are we doing here?
Who is this Sieur Jacques character anyway?
Ah,
Ah.
if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour. But he is cunning. To despoil the sewers of our fair city, he has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
Uh-oh.
He has pretended to be a jongleur
Wow, is that the time?
and an American tourist. What nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
So, Jacques. Okay. Well, let's go to the church, right?
In French, English, and German, it read, in 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the knightly order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site.
Yay!
Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
Yay! Okay.
Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you
Pardon?
mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all, monsieur. It will be my pleasure to help you.
How long have you worked here?
Damn.
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
So.
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
Just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah, oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
That's
I guess
very
so.
breathy
I never
voice.
thought of it like that. What do you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest. Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind of forthright for a priest.
That's
isn't it?
crazy to
You
say.
think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
I seem so excited about
You must
things.
be proud to have such an incredible collection of stained glass.
Pride is a sin, monsieur. But it is hard not to marvel when the light shines through them. It is a fine example of the artisan's genius.
Okay. What about this?
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know. It is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Yeah, go on.
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. He's working on it. Well, let's explore then.
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
What do you want to do with that, George?
Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor. A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell. A very Spanish bell.
Hmm.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work.
Okay. Looking like the priest was a bartender in the previous life.
Statue
He's really
of a
working
knight
it.
Holding a staff. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. A statue. I could see that what had at first seemed to be a fine engraved chasing on the scroll was actually writing. Per disciplinum meum lux videbus. Sounds pretty familiar to me.
Wait.
Per disciplinum meum lux videbus.
Through my discipline.
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow! Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Through my discipline, you see the light. Okay, so I guess you want to put like the lens on the other side of it, right?
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
And now we watch again.
Per disciplinum meum.
What the heck? Sort of like kaleidoscope, whatever.
The distortions came sharply into focus.
Wow!
A Templar burning at the stake. And below him a date in Roman numerals.
Unreadable.
A Knight Templar burning at the stake. And a date.
What was it?
Let's see. MCCC XIV. That's 1314.
1314? No way.
A stone knight lay in full.
Okay. You don't think. Are you done with it?
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner.
In the far corner.
That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Just like in the video game, can you believe it? We use Roman numerals to write the number of games.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
as old as the church. Early
The
14th century.
Nazis.
Oh man, that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
I mean, to be fair, this is like it looks very modern, very wide. I like it.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meam
Through my
lux
discipline, you'll
fidelis
see,
means?
plural, the
Let me
light.
see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Catch
Okay.
you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir. So let's see the tomb, right?
Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it. But the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family.
Wow.
I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Jump on the side of the menu. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references comprising of the name of a book followed by a chapter and verse in Latin Roman. Luke chapter 3 verse 2 would be displayed as Luke 8 plus 2. I mean, okay. Read the reverse references once they are all highlighted. Anuit, Queptis, Psalm. Wait, do I need to highlight you like this? Wait, how do you highlight something?
Now that there was...
And the letter will stay lit, otherwise the letter will fade. Eh? I'm insane. How do you highlight? What is this system? Am I insane? Yes, I know I'm insane, but like not that way, right?
Not much to go on, but it
Okay.
must mean something. If I examine the tomb more closely, there might be other clues.
That was
to
a bit
find.
weird. Na regatur majorem Yeah, this is some kind of like, you know, some Latin words like mixed up with other things. Corinthian 4-5. That's crazy tech. Please, just what are we doing here? It's such a weird system. Like even back then, it's quite cooked, right?
Corinthians 14:5.
Okay. Lex Mundi, Carpe, something. There's like John here for 11. It has been such a long time since I've read the Bible, to be fair. Please, I beg of you. Why is it so weird? Oh my goddess. Even for that time, I don't think like there's a puzzle that like finicky in terms of just like how it's implemented. It has to be right, like it's literally. I'm losing my mind. This might be the greatest game of all time. Oh my goddess. I'm dying. There's Psalm again. And what kind of puzzle is that also? Like, you know, in law. Goddess. I swear, I'm okay. I love point and click games, by the way.
Psalms 32.
Okay.
The numbers refer to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
And now for you. I think like I'm playing some sort of like coloring book games or whatever.
John 4:11. There were no more references to find. But a
Okay.
series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something.
If the game was crazy, you would have to check your own Bible to know what it means.
John 4:11. Corinthians 1:4-5. And just one more. Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice.
You can
had
just
no
write that in
religious
your notebook
inscriptions,
also.
but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the de Vasconcellos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Okay. I mean, we just need to check a Bible then. Oops. We need to find a Bible. There's no library here, right? It's not Gabriel Knight. So where do I go? Do I go to... Oh, I need to go to the museum now?
Another puzzle.
You did?
You did?
I guess I did.
Well, what was it? What's the answer?
13:14.
What does that mean?
It was the date when Jacques de Molay was burned, wasn't it?
Of course.
The answer was hidden in a stained glass window. When I looked through the lens, the picture changed. It became a man's...
She's looking at the camera being like, what the heck is he talking about?
To me, the answers to the Templar puzzles are as cryptic as the clues. Sometimes I wonder if the manuscript isn't an elaborate joke.
The Knights Templar weren't the kind of people to play jokes, were they?
We just don't know.
Better get back to the
Okay,
quest.
so maybe I need to go to the museum then. Where is it? Musikruine. Is there a Bible? We stole the tripod, by the way.
The glass case was intact, but the tripod had been replaced by a sign reading, "Exhibit temporarily removed." Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where are you?
Maybe using the American
Nico said
system.
you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face.
Bull's head, I'm
In the
sorry,
cave,
but
I
also
discovered a map bearing a phrase in
it also like sounds like a location in America.
Est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure
A
map.
treasure map?
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
In Paris?
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Naval. The statue is beneath the foundation.
What the heck?
It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base.
A
He
stain?
claimed it looked like blood.
Bludgeoning someone with a
That's right.
statue? Ace 21? Well, I guess we are
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
going there, right? Okay, so I thought he would give us information about like the Bible verses, but I guess not. The actual goat. So true. A site de Baphomet. In French, by the way.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions. You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
French person, by the way.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
Oh, when I finish my break...
So true,
You'll
+2.
probably need to think about it.
We start drinking at 11 in here.
Perhaps tomorrow too?
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
You shouldn't say that, no?
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but là...
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right.
Ah, that's modern
Tell you what,
France,
though,
to be
I'm
fair.
surprised at the sort of
People are
people
not
arrested in
unionizing
this
anymore.
excavation.
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
but no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
Quite
So,
right.
Who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
So
What
true.
does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Il a mis mon swap de cappuccino.
Nothing.
What the heck? Ok.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah.
Very good alliteration here.
Hey, okay. I should.
Can I?
The painter had a pot of gunmetal gray primer hanging from the barrier.
Maybe later. I don't know. Hi.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui,
Oui?
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
That's a
It
secret.
wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Yay.
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a...
Glamour reference.
Okay,
I'm not
yes,
sure about that.
It's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
You failed the test.
The guard was being amazingly evasive.
It's funny
It
how
was
this
going
game
to
could
take
like
more
very
than
easily
goodwill to get past him.
go into like Lovecraftian territory
Talk to
right
you
now.
later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into
Ah.
cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Well, can you open for me?
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
I have nothing, nobody to call really, to be fair.
Hi, Nico?
Georges, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason.
Oh
I just
my
wanted to hear your
goddess.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh. Hi again.
What is it?
Oh, we can ask for...
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Well, that was easy. Holy heck. Is the water leaking, by the way?
The thing felt really hot. Big demands seemed to be being made on it. Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order. At least, it had been until I vandalized it.
With the
Still,
kebab
it was all for a
flavored
good cause.
toilet brush. What?
Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that?
You don't want to know.
The taps were rusty. Oh boy! The cold taps washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink. On the wall was an automatic hand dryer.
Are we doing the same thing? Oh, we can make a double of the keys, right? Because we still have this, and we have like water and something to dry.
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
I mean, I'm not sure like
a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
I'm not sure that like the plaster is like solid enough to make a key, but
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea.
he's crazy with it.
With the plaster and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster.
Okay, so we add some water.
You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
Crazy animations though.
But wet plaster alone does not make a cast.
And
I use the
this.
dryer to speed up the process. Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal.
Oh, I see, okay.
Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit...
It's really a game about forgeries,
Maybe I
though.
could improve the key as well.
So we use the paint outside, right? And then we...
Hey, monsieur, don't
Monsieur.
go with my keys.
Okay, so get your keys back, and I'll trick you afterwards.
Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
So
Talk to you
now
later.
we go
Au revoir,
outside,
monsieur.
and I use the key into the bucket of gunmetal paint.
Hey, monsieur, get away from my paint pot.
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah.
How do I get like the painter to go away from like the paint pot?
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Can I just ask you? No, I can't.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Can I use a diversion? Like ask the guard of like whatever?
Hi again.
I don't know.
What is it?
What is it?
I need to use the,
Again?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Okay, so that I can get the key again, obviously.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Is it a phone moment?
Couleur.
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, Georges. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn.
Damn!
We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need
Okay.
your help, though.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Okay, so let's give him like his keys back.
Hi again.
What is...
Here's...
Merci.
Now we go outside and we tell the painter
Talk
that
to you
like
later.
somebody
Au
wants to
revoir,
talk
monsieur.
to him.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? You must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back.
What?
Would it do to keep the lady from her unk?
What the heck? What are we experiencing right now? Okay, just drop that in the bucket. And now we can go back in here.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette.
I mean,
to
seeing your
and
face, you know,
monsieur,
and the way you
if
speak.
she calls again, I am not available.
Oh, I see, okay.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Because this has, I don't know. Wait, can we talk about...
Hi again.
What is...
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this
Already?
How technical do you want me to get?
Okay, so we get the key here. Can I give this instead?
Hi again.
What is it?
That is not a good idea. Talk to you later.
The door was...
Do I need to use the...
I wasn't about to...
Not sure this works, but...
I didn't need to use the soap. Now, I'd substitute the fake key for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false. I didn't need to use... I wasn't about to... The thing felt really hot.
I'm not sure about like what we need to do now.
Hi again.
What is...
Can I just give you that?
Give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it.
So how do I make the...
Au revoir, monsieur.
The doorway led to an... There was nothing.
Okay.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. A thermostat, no, I couldn't imagine.
Wait. So it's for the furnace inside.
What is it?
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
Okay. So we want him to put his gloves so he cannot feel that the key is false, right?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir,
So I
monsieur.
just have to change that.
I turned the heating off. As I'd hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
And now we can give like the keys.
Hi again.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay. And now we need to get like him out of the thing.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
How do I do that? He won't move. Oh, what if we call Nico again? Wait, can I just like go outside and tell like the guy that he has like a phone call?
Hi, it's me again.
What? No.
Be seeing
Okay,
you.
maybe not. So let me call Nicole again, and we'll try to trick the man into thinking that like, well, we'll say that he has another call, right?
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
It's a long smoke break. He's not working today. You have to understand.
Hey, you! It's the phone.
Yeah, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it? Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it? Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate? Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on. I'm not talking to her. I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me. No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
My
You refuse?
French
You
people
refuse?
bickering.
I'm wasting valuable time. Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day. I have a highly responsible job. Don't me, you elephantine oaf. My job is important. Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case. Meaning what? Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains. Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss. The guard was telling the painter there was and the painter wasn't believing a word of it.
Okay, well, let's just go inside, right? Wow! What is happening in here?
I couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks.
Well, let's go down then. And maybe I'll stop when we finish like this chapter. Okay, let's examine the thingy.
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
Bloody Templars. Okay, so that's just like to go up.
Now there's a familiar face. Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
Okay, but I don't have any...
Close up, it...
Do I have something? Oh, I can use the U, right? Wow!
And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
That's crazy.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
That was very
What did it
convenient.
show?
A picture of a church with a
Oh
square
my God.
tower.
Well, okay. What then?
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Georges.
Are we finishing the game today? Like, that was shorter than I expected. I expected like a bigger puzzle here. Let's continue a little bit. Da-da-dum. My classical guitar. Okay.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are
Oh,
well.
he hates us.
Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I
Oh
owe
no,
you
because
an apology.
she's happy, right?
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Prozac, what the heck?
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Okay, well.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
Oh.
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it.
Yeah, let's find the
Catch you later,
children.
Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Thank you, Lopez. Let's go inside then. Mein Gott. Why do I have a prompt in here? The dogs are still like okay.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't.
Why are you?
Small mirror hanging over the sink.
He's just stealing the. Whatever.
I wasn't gonna put on the armor, and I couldn't see anything else to do with it.
Well, let's go up then. Let's talk to the Countess.
Senor Stobart, oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
By a priest. No less.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is.
Maniac behavior.
There are many stories of the night secreting great wealth away.
So
Whatever.
true.
All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
Oh, she is back
The
with her
Inquisition
crazy
is
eyes.
suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right?
Right?
We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
the Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant? Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here.
Oh no, they're
If
dead
this
here?
is so, then it is small wonder that the De Vasconcelos are cursed.
Well,
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found...
come back to
Don
Syrian
Carlos
jokes and
de
crazy eyes.
Vasconcelos.
You are sure?
You know what? I
Let them
don't
know.
think you're missing that
The coat
much.
of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
That's probably
Yeah.
everything that I will
I'd be
remember
happy
from
to
those
show you the
streams.
city.
Cosplaying Bobby Fischer after his chess era, when he was crazy.
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter.
Yeah,
and
me
verse.
neither.
I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to
Bro.
ask the priest.
True that, you know, you can buy
I'll
a
look
Bible
around.
everywhere.
That's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
That's crazy, lady. Okay, so let's go to the mausoleum, right? I like those very like wide, panoramic like scenes. Very also grounded color compared, I think, to the Paris section. Insane at chess, good. Insane at being a person, bad.
Mausoleum, summer house. Easy mistake to
You
make.
would probably say that, like... Okay, do you know a person that is like insanely good at chess and also like a good person? Because Ling Yireng became world champion, but he is a good person and that's why he lost afterwards. I mean, there was like a... Oh, I have like a memory blank. Wait. How is he called? Anand, right? Vishy Anand. I think like he seems to be like a good person from, you know, what we see like in competition and stuff. I know nothing about chess. I just know that Bobby Fischer was a massive piece of shit. Oh my god. Like, it's way worse than what you would expect. And I know that like you're not, you know, expecting much, but...
It was too delicate to move.
Okay, so we are back with the puzzle, maybe?
Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares on the lectern were just decorative again.
Okay.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
There's a prompt on the
Hanging
candle.
from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit.
Do I have something to light the thingy?
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
Can I use this to like...
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum.
I could use this, put it like on the thingy, and you use it to lit the thingy, right? Lebanon is being bad at both. Oh, that's crazy work. And being insane. Wow. Isn't like oh my god, I can't remember names. Who is the one that is making draws like every time? Oh my god, I'm so lost. When I'm streaming, I'm losing like knowledge. It's not Levonoronian. It's you know who I'm talking about, right, Ellie? I can't remember the name. I'm lost. I need to check chess rankings, maybe. He's probably still like in the temp ranking, right? Anish Giri, right? Is Anish Giri like a good person? I don't know. The polling is quite popular with everyone, I feel like. So true. Karana feels like also like a decent person. Why are we talking about chess like instead of playing the game? Help. So close this, right? And now we do that again. Anish is coolio. Good, 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 good. To be fair, now that chess is mainstream, you only have like insane people. A classic Ellie tactic. Oh, cutscene? Are we waiting for the candle? Like, how long are you waiting for like a candle like this to completely burn? A figurine inside. Pretty good.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes.
Jesus, by the way, it's justify everything.
And had yielded up this, a complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of
No,
key.
that's like the chess piece, right?
It was a smooth, intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle.
That's the chess piece for the chess set of like the countess. Surely. What's this thingy? Well, whatever. Oh, and we also have the Bible, right?
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Be my guest.
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the
Okay, so
great
maybe this
candle
is
in the
not like
museum.
the, I don't know, inside
What
it.
have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
A sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery.
She's crazy.
You did the right thing.
You did the right thing. Okay, so let's
Here's the
also...
Bible from the mausoleum.
She looks insane.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of
Good translation, like on the fly.
my hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well.
The well is deep.
The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't
The
guess.
rook-filled
Salient
chess
points seem to
slop
be a
world.
hiding place and a deep well. In no sense
Chess
is
slop
a
is
mausoleum
crazy.
a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Well, let's talk to
I'll
Lopez
have a
then.
look around if that's okay.
My home.
Okay. Chess slop. I mean, most of chess content like online is chess slop, to be fair. I used to watch like chess content, people reviewing games and stuff, but it's so obnoxious nowadays.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great.
Great.
So where is it?
How should I know? The well
So
was
true.
covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
You must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Then Faster,
Any
Lopez.
ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water.
What is he
even if it
cooking?
is meters beneath the ground.
Are we doing like a water
You're
divination?
not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You
Yeah,
know,
dowsing.
You get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh. you
Oh my
handle
god,
it.
what are we
Yeah, I
doing?
think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a
A
special
special
stick.
stick?
Why? Of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
See? Here. That is hazel.
This?
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
Thank you. Do we have another tree then? Good lord. Another hazel tree.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Just breaking like trees. Dubious gambits and prophylactic luft. Turonga, what the heck? Generally, did you ever heard? Did you ever hear like somebody talk? Have you ever heard somebody talk about like prophylactic stuff like outside of like chess?
How can I help you?
Even in medicine, like do people use like prophylactic as like a real discussion term?
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper
Recreationally
end
word
of the
maxim.
Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Where's Lopez? On break? He's just like having fun there. Prophylaxis is somewhat used in dentistry, really, for what, like just taking care of your teeth before like you get some cavities and stuff. What are we doing? Lopez is just like reading.
You've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars.
Wow.
Hidden here for hundreds of years. Lost from the sight of man until now.
Until
the
now.
mystery is revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it.
I
That's
feel
what
like
the
this.
dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could
So we
date
just
back
say
to the
something else.
Napoleonic Wars.
Get rid of it and I'll try it again.
Eating tahini.
Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
A monkey's uncle?
It
Is this
has
really an
been here
expression?
all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
Life is a puzzle.
I could have fallen down that.
Which is kind of like the point of Layton, right? You could have like tied the rope to something else, right?
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after
Here's
the
a creative
but
soul.
that's not what gave me goosebumps.
+2.
I have a really, really bad feeling
George is
about
like
this.
George is also like word maxing, I think. Monkey's uncle? Monkey's unk?
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece.
Then pull on it.
I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger.
I was in danger. What the heck? Is he dead? No.
Oh, very funny, you psycho!
Who are you talking to?
Senior Stopper! Senior Stopper!
Please touch some grass.
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
It was something that, you know, it's kind of like
Nice
Asian
try,
community
Travelers.
before like white people started to use unk.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It was too dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Wait, do we want light? So that's why like we use the mirror, right?
I realized I could use the mirror to reflect the light from above.
Ah. He's pretty good at it.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
Okay.
Now I knew what I was looking for. It only took a few moments to find it. And there it was. A worked socket.
A worked
as
socket.
smooth and perfect as if it had been carved only yesterday.
Oh, I need to use the key, right?
I slid the stone key into the lock.
We don't use uncle, we just
There were
say
buttons that
dad's
turned the dials.
or mom's brother. That's crazy though. I would die for some red herring now. Do you know what? +2. Oh, wait. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, so I need to make like those numbers, right? Drink the cream on the side as a treat. Perhaps your dad's brother. Let me take a screenshot of that. Because I'm too lazy to do it like by opening the journal every time. Okay. So I guess we are making 14, right?
I heard the sounds of the lock moving. Either that or the wall was going to come down on my head.
So 27. Uh, 6. $81. It's the most crazy puzzle of all time. It takes so long. 3. One. $17. I should have went on the other direction. We do have the word uncle, but it's specifically one of your parents' siblings' husband. Oh, interesting. I guess it's just because it highlights how we think about like parentality and also like family like links in a different way depending on our cultures. I like this idea, like in at least like East and Southeast Asian country, where you call like everybody like big sis, big brother, or auntie, uncle, even if they are strangers. And we don't really have that like in Europe, right? Or even like in the Western world, like English world. You have like this thing of calling people like bro and sis to some extent, but nobody would call like a person you don't know like auntie or uncle, right? 12. And then 55. We use tío a lot in Spanish. What is tío? Oh, which is literally is uncle. Okay. Very funny. Or like even like do we use that like in other Romance language? It's literally the same as dude though. Yeah, I guess. But that's not something we find in French. I don't know about like Italian though.
Oh, yes!
Oh,
Bonus
yes!
points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
It's just pushing buttons though. Oh, I mean, true, you did that like in the dark. That's quite crazy. What the heck? The children, the chess piece, the chess puzzle. This is a check, what the heck?
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
We used to have an uncle word in Swedish, but it phased out when we stopped addressing people by their titles, last names, in the 1670s. Interesting.
With the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
Oh, she's crazy.
George, welcome back.
Oh, everybody's here.
It's good to see you again.
Is it?
I mean, we can finish the game at this point. Like, it's a long stream, but
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far.
yes, she's awake.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
Yippee.
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
For now.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from
Cat-like
certain
reflexes.
death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
It did. Are you crazy?
Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world.
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
Ah, it hasn't changed.
Much,
I don't think we stand with the same
Stop painting
joke.
themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How
We went for the
recently are
same
you talking
joke.
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
André, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the
Oh,
Scots.
thank you.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry.
Let's go.
Let's go, George.
We need
We'll
to finish
see
the
it
game
through.
here.
Oh, and don't worry about us.
We have the tu distinction in Swedish, and sometimes I feel rude speaking to people directly, but apparently that's only me. I mean, I get it. I do get it. I just speak to people indirectly, look slightly to the side, never making eye contact. Eye contact is anyway very, like, first of all, like, it's very culture dependent. You don't do eye contact in Asian cultures. And I think it's very, like, overrated anyway. We had like 3 tiers in Spanish, 2 usted vos, but it is dead in Spain, and in South America they directly use vos most of the time. It's kind of funny because it's kind of like a dual, right? Like you have this in ancient Greek where you have like this like number case that is like if you speak of like about 2 people and it has like its own conjugation, right? So I guess it's similar to that to some extent, but with like politeness instead. Okay,
Where are you going, George?
I don't know.
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid.
Oh wait, you're literally like a can.
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you.
Almost
What?
forms.
There was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Well, Theo died, but in
Maybe.
Spain we only use the most
But I
informal,
didn't
and in
like the
South
look in
America
his
they use
eyes
the
when
most
he
formal. Oh, I see, I see. Problem with the Vos hell. Like, he died because it was mostly used for older people, and people started to feel like, no, that's what you use for my dad, and I'm not that old. And at some point it felt more like calling someone old than being formal. Oh, I see, yeah.
Pardon me.
I should save also, no?
She must be deaf.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Wait, let me save first. Oh, I cannot save. That's wild.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Do you know Sterling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah, we...
It's one of the places we thought we'd stay on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No.
I think it's also like funny. So I was thinking about the conversation because in here in France we have like tu and vous, right, as informal and formal, but the distinction is pretty clear, right? There are really situations where using like informal would be a bit weird. Like they're like, you would very easily use the formal form with like a lot of people, or is it still something that you will like keep for... Oh, sorry, the mic cut out. Eh? Do you use... Oh, because Nano was touching the mic. Do you use like the formal form like often, or is it really reserved like to a very like specific occasion?
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Sterling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of
The name of the rose?
It's been out of print
Well, no.
for years.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but
A bit ominous,
apparently
Pegram.
not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of these, though.
Yeah, I think it's like kind of like the difference is that like we use like formal like quite often, and I will personally default to formal like a lot.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, it... You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Yep. That's a nose with a history, all right.
So you said.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin, a master of illusion.
Of illusion.
Oh, you said Merlin?
Merlin?
Then no.
Umlaut?
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with one just the other day.
Yeah? Well, that's outrageous. He should be shot.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
I'm sorry that you've been zapped by one of these things.
You shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be. Let's leave then.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're
John.
there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is.
Would Madame
I
be
am
as kind to
hungry
inform
enough
the
to eat
person to attend our communion? Okay. So it's really like ultra formal. We shouldn't leave like... it is what it is. Oh, we can like actually go in... Okay.
Hi. Having a party?
No, this is breakfast. Come on, join us.
Breakfast?
Wait, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like
It's
a
her
puppy.
turn to move his
We'll
chest,
wake him up
please.
when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you.
The void train, yeah. Okay,
See you later.
see you later. Oh. Oh wait, okay. So the perspective was like inversed here, right?
You haven't opened that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
It's freezing out there. Okay. it's empty and it's completely like ruined. George.
Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel.
Oh no, Guido.
Scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no smoking
Hey, wait, are we antagonizing him?
Maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eklund. Marquet's brother.
No way. We shouldn't like... Can we save, by the way? Let me save. Finale. Oh wait, she disappeared?
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the
Well,
old
you
lady
should,
alone.
yes.
Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Oh, are we? We are... excuse my French. We are literally going in that direction. Okay, tell me where they went.
Hey, buddy. Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Syria. We are veterans like. Slow action at Breitling Sea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Breitling Sea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Thank you, my king.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Tell you what you
Oh, yeah,
want.
man, an old lady too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
You never go on our own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
No problem. Can I go by the window then?
See you later.
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't jump.
I don't intend to jump.
The best game series in the world.
Top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
I'm under the
Just
impression,
watch me.
from what I remember, because I played like the first games back then, I remember that the first one was the best. But hi also. I hope you're doing well.
Hold
Obdachuk.
on there, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Damn, what is this pose? Jojo Maxing? Thank you, my king. Okay, so I guess we want to go in that direction, right? Ay, ay, ay. Oh! Yeah, true, they are not like friends, right? What is oh my... Oh! What is happening in here?
I always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance.
Now was my chance. Oh my god. Everybody is dead. Or knocked out.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side. Stop
I mean, he's an assassin, right?
But a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe.
Yeah, that's why he was like a friend, like a friend shook me.
Human are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older
Wow.
than Timolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together, and Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around.
Is this better or worse than like Assassin's Creed like stories?
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness.
Okay.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last.
That's also very surprisingly like anti-Christian to some way.
What is it?
Game.
He's
No, he is dead.
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobart.
I will.
Using my full name?
When I'm ready.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
George,
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Just kissing like that. Take the axe also with you. Whoa, Scotland. My full chess name? In like chess notation?
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow.
Wow. Why didn't you say
Wow.
so? Boy, we'll show them now.
With C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
I doesn't
2
know.
kilos of plastic explosives.
2 kilos?
The detonator is broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a bunch
Okay,
of
chess
matches
norms.
somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Arms
Yeah?
dump?
What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the sword of...
The sword of Baphomet.
I rather hope it did.
And what plus 2? Very Owen Wilson content. Your chat is crazy.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
Yay. Oh, wait.
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
My coin? Oh, we are just looting here.
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle. With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic
Wow.
cup. I didn't find anything.
Okay. Well. We can put
The
something in the
handle
mouth,
turned
probably.
easily, and the larger wheel began to revolve.
Oh, you broke everything, George.
Damn! Then
Congratulations.
the handle came off in my hand. Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
Eh?
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
You can put something in here, right?
Maybe not.
So what we might want to...
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket. With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place.
I'm not sure about that, though.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn.
Does it work? It does work. Okay.
As soon as I saw
Oh.
the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
Why was it so quiet? I don't know. Oh,
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for?
yeah, the crank was pretty solid. What the heck?
Baphomet. Lavino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso!
Oh.
Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience. An important quality in a true Templar.
Yeah, Nicole is
Now, quiet
crazy.
and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet,
Baphomet.
Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies.
What?
We
The walk
shall
left?
lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
Do you think it's what like right-wing people think they are doing? On the internet? Wow! Is it a good thing?
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm.
It will possibly affect the midterms.
We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True? Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George,
Georgie.
you know that sacrifices are necessary.
Ah, for the greater good.
Great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell.
Wow.
Oh, George, I had great hopes for you.
Oh, you have to raid. Good raid. Good raid.
La guerre,
Oh, c'est la guerre. La guerre, c'est la guerre. Thank you for coming. Whoa, that was easy. Oh! Shot dead? Oh no, Rosso was a friend all along?
Well, I just wanted things to be right.
No, nobody. No, just all dying.
Take them.
Irene Twitter moment, so true.
They will not escape.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant.
No way, the biggest enemy was Guido.
Killing the pair of you.
Josh, what are we going to do?
I don't know. I don't have anything useful in here. What is that?
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them. But master, the powder! That powder is from the English Civil War. You...
Well, but we have the C4, so...
It's over 300 years old.
You wish to talk about the Bible for a moment?
Think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last
But yeah, we are
trick up his
bringing,
sleeve.
like, you
Or
know,
a
American
handbag, to be
democracy,
exact.
so...
A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Oh my god, they're all dead. Ah, destroying British, English heritage. Very good.
We didn't stay long in Scotland. George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month.
Oh, we needed to visit, like,
George
Tour
and I
Eiffel.
hung out together in Paris.
No
I
way!
showed him my favorite restaurants, and he told me his best jokes.
It's really the Tour Eiffel!
You know, Nico, this city holds so many memories for me now. The cafes, the music.
The sewers.
Tell me about
That's
it.
a new
The
cutscene,
clowns.
right?
The jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Oh, yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with, on my own. So, I dealt with it, and now it's over.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
Damn, that was it. There are, I feel like, some threads that were not explored, right? Like the American couple in... I thought the American couple in Syria was, like, a little bit weird, but it is what it is. I don't know. It's such a weird game. Like, I didn't remember it as chaotic as it was when we played. But it is what it is. It's finished. It's done. We're done with it. So let me, by the way, just quick before we leave, because I need to... Whoops. You have this. Oh, I closed the thingy. So let me Okay, I can open that. There you are. Okay, so quick and dirty. Guess the entire opening sequence for... Oh my god, I'm so bad at openings. I don't know. This is probably not like a good guess, but... Well, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Like, I know I like playing like the Ruy Lopez like this. The problem is that you shouldn't play it unless like you're really, really good at it, because there's like so much theory. Okay. Find the best move for black. If I sack, do I have enough to... I'm so bad at puzzles. I can't go there immediately. Wait, what did I say I wanted to do? This? Oh, wait. It's not this? Oh, I'm stupid. I can send it immediately here. No, this is this chess love content machine. Just one more, and we stop. What are you threatening here? So I can't push immediately, obviously. So I need to get like this knight away from here, but I don't see how. Just one more. I think I can trick you. Oh no, I cannot trick you into, because you would probably stop me anyway, right? So I'm so bad at like endgames like those. Do I go here and I force you like to move somewhere? Because you could move and then stop me, right? No, I should do this so I can pin you and I just win like the rook, right? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. One more. It seems too strong to not push, to be fair. What am I doing? You just take, right? Mm. I guess you can win like for free by doing this and it opens. Because you need to move and I will defend my pawn, right? Black to move. I can't do this, but I want to do it at some point. I just need to find a sequence to do that properly. You're also in the chess sauce. I don't see this one. I cannot sack. If I go here, you can move in whatever direction. Right? So what does that? If I move here, you move here. Oh, and I defend like that, right? Because then you defend this square by having this and you can like promote here. Okay, okay, that's good enough. That's good enough, I think. Okay, so let's not play chess. On Friday we'll have like a stream where we'll just yap about things, read some articles, prepare, work on the video as well. And that's basically it. So thank you for coming today for this end of Broken Sword. I might write something on the server, like as I don't know, something to collect my thoughts about the game. There are things that I did like, there are things that were a bit weird. I think the ending was a bit quick to some extent. The game is also doing a lot of time skips, which is also a little bit weird. I don't know. We'll see. Until then, thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.